Hello, and welcome to a course that will throw light on the very important, yet practical aspect of risk management.
Did you just say risk management? Seems like a very crucial subject to take into consideration.
Yes, indeed it is.
You have my attention. Can you tell me more about risk and its management?
Sure, my friend. It is generally perceived by all that human life in itself is nothing but a series of risks. Everything that we do has some element of risk. No outcome is 100% certain. Let us understand this in more detail through the help of some examples. You know, even an everyday task such as crossing the street without a zebra crossing requires risk taking. But one has to take the risk. Or even when you are just driving on the road, going about your day. Similarly, when you buy stocks or invest in a company, you are said to be taking an investment risk which can result in the risk of a loss. And the same way, if you go bungee jumping or skydiving, you are taking a physical risk, which can result in risk for injury. In the field of business, some risks that can occur include unexpected financial loss due to economic turndown, or even bankruptcy of other businesses that owe you money. And of course, a very recent and ongoing natural risk of the coronavirus pandemic is a live example of how certain risks are just uncontrollable. Considering the current challenges and risks in the automotive industry, there is a shortage of semiconductor chips due to high demand. And in the near future, more emphasis is being given to electric and hybrid powered vehicles, which can put a major risk on the sustenance of conventional automotive parts manufacturers. Therefore, we can conclude that for every risk taken, there is a chance for either success or failure. Hence, wise people prefer to take calculated risks, as they see more hope of success, rather than dwell on the fear of failure. The more calculated risks we take, the better the chances we have to evolve and create success we dream about. In a similar way, in an organization which operates as a web of processes interlinked with each other, a risk is encountered by all functions at every activity undertaken. Sometimes this may yield positive results, but majority of it leads to failures with serious consequences. Therefore, it is imperative for all to study risks in depth and manage it appropriately to reduce the negative outcome. This module is, hence, an attempt in this direction to make everyone understand the risk and apply risk-based thinking in their business processes. I hope these examples have provided some insight on how there is potential of risk in every action. Let us now explore what risk is in more detail. A risk is a possible event that could cause harm or loss, or impact the ability to achieve objectives, which can be termed as uncertainty. As per ISO 9001:2015, risk is identified as effect of uncertainty on objectives. And uncertainty is a condition in which there is no knowledge about future events. When we consider the manufacturing perspective, we can describe uncertainty using the 5 M's, which include man, which includes people providing services; machine, which is all about tools, systems and facilities; material, which incorporates components; method, involving the production processes; and measurement, which explore physical measures such as weight, mass, volume and more. Here are some of the aspects that are influenced and determined by inspecting the risk tolerance. These include product or service quality, loss of key partnerships and managers, and many such others. However, this poses a very important question of whether risk is always negative. Let us find out. Risk can be both negative or positive, which holds true to its uncertain nature, and hence, we should try avoiding its negative side and embrace the opportunities by considering its positive side and making the maximum use of it. This brings us to the point that both risk and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. Let us consider an example where the risk can occur due to sudden staff turnover or failure to capture share information, which resulted in loss of industry-specific knowledge. The opportunity in the same case can be mitigated by using an organization knowledge platform as a storage for industry-specific knowledge, and by having a mechanism to capture as well as share this knowledge. This brings us to discuss why adopting a risk-based thinking is crucial. It is to accept that uncertainty exists in the process and that prevention and improvement promote a proactive culture, while improving customer satisfaction and developing an efficient contingency plan. In this course, we have discussed risk and its management through the help of modules, starting with introduction and examples of risk, followed by exploring the aspect of risk and opportunity, before arriving on the stop of Module 3, which highlighted the risk management process, and wrapping it all up through the help of a final summary that summarized all of our learnings. Which brings us to our final stop for this journey, which is the final test of the course, where all the knowledge gained through this interactive series of videos, summaries and quizzes will be tested.